Good morning, I am Praram Vadhal. Let's begin with the main stories. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visit on the 11th of May viewed with much interest by political fraternity in both the countries. Investigation reveals close nexus between police and gold smugglers at Trivandrum International Airport. A number of top brass police officers being probed. 10 people killed and 15 injured after a man drives a van into pedestrians in Toronto, Canada. And Liverpool takes on AS Roma in the first leg semi-final match of the UEFA Champions League. Mohamed Salah to play against his former side for the first time since signing for Liverpool. Let us now begin with some latest national political updates. Today is Democracy Day. Today is being marked by organizing various programs across the nation to celebrate the establishment of democracy through popular movements. Democracy Day was first marked on this day in 2006 as political agitations against the direct and autocratic rule of the then King Gyanendra was put to an end. National politics took a new turn after the popular mass movement of 2006. Now, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is arriving in Nepal for his state visit on the 11th of May this year. The third state visit by Modi in capacity of the Indian Prime Minister is being viewed with much interest by political fraternity in both the nations. Preparations have been expedited for Modi's Janakpur, Lumbini and Muktinath visit. In course of preparation, Indian Ambassador to Nepal Manjeeb Singh has held discussions with Province No. 2 Chief Minister Lalbao Raut and security officials. Preparation is underway for public felicitation of Modi at Barabiga Janakpur, where the Indian Premier is also to address the locals. Modi's Janakpur visit was postponed at the 11th hour when he was in Nepal to attend the SAARC summit in November 2014. During Indian Prime Minister Modi's upcoming visit, he is to lay the foundation stone of the 900 megawatt Arun 3rd project, which is being constructed at an investment of 116 billion rupees. However, it remains to be decided whether Modi will reach Sanghwa Sabha to lay the foundation stone or will do the honors via a switch in Kathmandu. The Nepalese side is of the belief that the visit would also dwell on the implementation of past and new agreements forged between the two nations. The ruling Indian government, under its Neighbour First policy, is making efforts to ease the bond with Nepal. Modi had gained popularity during his first Nepal visit in 2014. However, India is opposing the constitution endorsed by the Constituent Assembly and imposing the border blockade at a time when the entire nation was reeling in the aftermath of 2015 April earthquake had soured ties between the two neighbors. Diplomatic experts are of the understanding that India has prioritized high-level visits of Nepal because of Nepal's increasing partnership with China for investment and India's own balance of power. Former Deputy Inspector General of Police Govind Nirola has been arrested for his alleged involvement in the infamous gold smuggling case. His alleged involvement is still under investigation. However, nexus of police officials has been found in many smuggling cases reported at the Trivandrum International Airport. Chudamadi Upreti was the reported owner of the 33-kilogram gold confiscated a year back during Nirola's tenure at the TIA. Police investigation has showed that the 33-kilogram gold that went missing 2 months back also belonged to Upreti. Govind Nirola, who retired 2 weeks ago as the DIG, has been arrested because of his close ties with Upreti. Nirola isn't the first senior police official to be arrested for smuggling cases at the TIA. The CIB had arrested SSP Syam Khatri, who was deployed at the TIA for his role in approval of 33 kilograms of gold from the airport last year. Although the court had given a clean chit to SSP Khatri in the last year's smuggling case, he is now under investigation alongside Nirola in the latest gold smuggling scandal. Another DIG, Gopal Bhandari, was suspended for receiving 900,000 rupees in bribe for release of goods from the TIA 4 years ago. Bhandari retired under suspension. In another case dating back to 7 years, SSP Raviraj Shrestha tried to cover for foreign smugglers, a case which eventually led to his sacking. The Administration of Home Affairs accepts the fact that the network of smugglers is strong with high-ranking police officials due to inadequate monitoring. The repeated involvement of high-ranking police officials deployed at the only international airport of the nation hasn't just shattered the reputation of the police institution, it has raised questions about the security provisions of the airport itself. SSP Raviraj Shrestha is the only official so far to have been terminated from police service for his nexus with smugglers. We'll take a short break here, but for more news, do stay with us. Welcome back. Yesterday we asked the locals in Kathmandu, Bhaktapur and Hetauda regarding why they think should be done to put an end to the smuggling nexus at Tribhuvan International Airport. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
कडा भन्दा कडा कारबाही हुने हैन अब त्यहाँ अनुगमन हुन्छ पुलिसले समाउँछ पुलिसले त्यहाँ त्यो गिरोहमा संलग्न हुन्छ के
कानुन अनुसार कारबाही गर्नु पर्यो इन केस छैन भने देखि नयाँ कानुन र संविधानमा नयाँ कानुन राखेर भए पनि कडा भन्दा कडा कारबाही गर्नु पर्छ
यसमा जो संलग्न छन् जसको मिलेमतो छ त्यसलाई कडा भन्दा कडा कारबाही गरेर अगाडि बढाउनु पर्छ
जो पनि मिलेमतो भएको हुन्छ त्यसलाई कडा भन्दा कडा सजाय दिनुपर्छ अनि मात्र चोरी तस्करीहरू रोकिन सकिन्छ
त्यहाँ भित्र एउटा जुन एउटा म्यानेजमेन्ट टिमले चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ एउटा स्ट्रिक्टली रुल्सहरू बनाउनु पर्यो
जुन तस्करीहरू सक्रिय छन् उनीहरुको एउटा चेन छ कमान्ड छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ तोडेर उनीहरुलाई कडा भन्दा कडा कारबाही गर्न सक्नुपर्छ
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, why has road expansion failed to see uniform regulations? Your options are A. Political influence, B. Policy level corruption, and C. Administrative lapses. The voting is on. You can type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and then send it to 8080 to share your opinion with us. Time now for some international news. 10 people have been killed and 15 injured after a man drove a van into pedestrians in Toronto, Canada. The suspect has been named by the police as 25-year-old Alec Minassian. A man was arrested several streets away following a tense standoff with officers on the street. The man was then detained without any shots being fired. Toronto Deputy Police Chief Peter Yuen asked for witnesses to come forward and said that there would be a long investigation. He said several separate hotlines had been set up for the families of the victims and for witnesses as well. Toronto Police spokeswoman Jennifer Jett Sidhu stated that the vehicle was stopped by police. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tweeted from Ottawa that all Canadians' thoughts are with those affected by the terrible incident at the Yonge and Flint in Toronto. We have more news coming up, but right now it's time for yet another short break.
Sports news.
Liverpool takes on AS Roma in the first leg semi-final match under the UEFA Champions League. The match, which will be played at Anfield, will kick off at 12:30 a.m. Wednesday. Liverpool had seen off Manchester City in the quarter-final round, while AS Roma had shocked the Spanish giants Barcelona. Mohamed Salah, the Liverpool star of the season and English Premier League's Professional Football Association PFA Players Player of the Year, had joined from Roma last June. It will be his first match against Roma since signing with Liverpool. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has said that Salah would not receive a warm reception from the opposition in the match. Prior to signing for Liverpool, Salah had scored 34 goals for Roma in 83 matches. The Egyptian forward has already scored 41 goals from 46 matches for Liverpool this season. Therefore, the first priority of Roma defenders will be to silence their former player. Klopp said that Roma's comeback win against Barcelona over 2 legs wasn't expected by anyone. Saying that Roma were good in all aspects, Klopp added that Liverpool will have the home advantage tonight. Liverpool is aiming to reach the grand finale of the Champions League for the first time since 2007, while Roma is playing at the semi-final stage of a European competition for the first time in 27 years. Roma had reached the semi-final stage when the Champions League was previously known as the European Cup. Liverpool and Roma are facing each other for the 6th time at a European competition. In the previous 5 matches, Liverpool has won 2, while Roma secured 1 victory with 2 matches ending in a stalemate. Kings 11 Punjab has defeated Delhi Daredevils by 4 runs at the Indian Premier League. In the match played in New Delhi last night, Delhi Daredevils won the toss and asked Kings 11 Punjab to bat first. Punjab lost wickets at regular intervals and could not post an impressive total. Kings 11 Punjab were able to put up 143 runs in the stipulated 20 overs, losing 8 wickets. Hard-hitting Chris Gayle did not play for Punjab in last night's match due to injury. Karun Nair, who scored 34 runs off 32 balls, was the top scorer for Punjab. David Miller also contributed 26 runs off 19 balls, while KL Rahul chipped in 23 runs off 15 balls to set up Punjab's total. Liam Plunkett, who grabbed 3 wickets, was the top wicket taker for Delhi. Chasing a target of 144 runs for victory, Delhi Daredevils were able to score only 139 runs in the allotted 20 overs, losing 8 wickets. The match was decided in the last ball when Delhi needed 5 runs for victory. Delhi Daredevils lost the match when Shreyas Iyer was caught in the deep by Aaron Finch of Mujib-ur-Rahman's bowling. Delhi's top scorer Shreyas scored 57 runs of 45, which included 5 fours and 1 6. Rahul Tewatia also contributed 24 runs of 21 balls, while Prithvi Shaw smashed 22 runs of 10 balls in the losing effort. Punjab's 17-year-old spinner Mujib-ur-Rahman, Ankit Rajput and Andrew Thai all picked up 2 wickets each in the win. After last night's win, Kings 11 Punjab are at the top of the league table with 10 points, winning 5 matches out of 6. Meanwhile, Delhi Daredevils find themselves at the bottom of the league table after losing 5 matches and winning just 1. Tonight's Indian Premier League match features a clash between Mumbai Indians and the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Nepal lost to India in the women's team events at the 8th South Asian Judo Championship. Nepal had to settle for the silver medal after losing to India 5-0 in the gold medal deciding events played at the Army Training Center in Lagankhel on the last day of the championship yesterday. Devika Khadka, Manita Shrestha Pradhan, Fupu Lyamu Khatri, Bhavana Magar and Poonam Shrestha represented Nepal at the team events. Manita was the only player to score points for Nepal. Meanwhile, Pakistan defeated Bangladesh, securing the bronze medal. In the men's side, Nepal failed to claim any medals in the team events yesterday. In yesterday's bronze medal match, Nepal lost to Sri Lanka 3-2. India grabbed the gold medal, defeating Pakistan in the finals. Overall, Nepal bagged 2 gold, 6 silver and 13 bronze medals, securing the second position. Indra Bahadur Shrestha won gold medal in the under 66 kg category on Saturday, while Ravin Shrestha won the other gold medal for Nepal on Sunday in the under 100 kg category. India won 10 gold medals at the championship, where 14 gold medals were up for grabs. Pakistan also claimed 2 gold medals at the championship. In the women's category, India clean swept, winning all the 7 gold medals. Manang Marshangdi Club MMC has entered the semi-finals of the My Valley Gold Cup, defeating My Valley Football Club 1-0. In the quarter-final match played in Ilam yesterday, foreign player Kachi scored a goal in the 37th minute, giving Manang Marshangdi a 1-0 lead. The solitary goal of the match was scored by Kachi through a header, making good use of the free kick by Heman Gurum. The home team My Valley put pressure on Manang Marshangdi and fought until the last minute to come up with an equalizer, but failed to do so. Manang Marshangdi also had a good opportunity to double the score in the 88th minute, but Kachi's powerful shot was well stopped by My Valley goalkeeper Sojit Gurum. Today's quarterfinal match features a clash between defending champions Jhapa 11 and Armed Police Force APF. Dangali Gorkhas and Rolpa Gorillas are locking horns in the finals of the Nepalganj cricket tournament. In the match played in Nepalganj yesterday, Dangali Gorkhas defeated Palpa Yodhas by 7 wickets, booking a spot in the finals. After winning the toss, Palpa Yodhas elected to bat first and posted a total of 113 runs in the allotted 20 overs, losing 7 wickets. Prakash Kesi, who scored 30 runs, was the top scorer for Palpa. Anupam Singh contributed 23 runs and Bhim Dhamala also chipped in with 16 runs for Palpa. Sandeep Sunar and Sahid Ansari grabbed 2 wickets each for Dangali Gorkhas. Chasing a below-par total of only 114 runs for victory, Dangali Gorkhas reached the target in 14.4 overs, losing only 3 wickets. Sadab Ansari, who scored 50 runs, was the highest scorer for the Gorkhas. Meanwhile, in another match, Bardia Tigers took care of Lumini Yatris by 5 wickets. Lumini batted first after losing the toss and put up 171 runs on the board in the stipulated 20 overs. Krishna Karki scored 46 runs, Suraj Darai chipped in with 31 runs, while Adil Khan contributed 30 runs for Lumini. Akash Bista, Jitendra Singh Thakuri and Bharat Thapa all took 2 wickets each for Bardia. Chasing a target of 172 runs for victory, Bardia Tigers reached the target in the last over of the match with 4 balls to spare, losing 5 wickets. Rajbir Singh, who scored 69 runs, was the top scorer for Bardia Tigers. Subhendu Pandey contributed 48 runs, while the final between Dangali Gorkhas and Rolpa Gorillas will be played today. And now, before we wrap up, here's a look at the top stories one more time. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visit on the 11th of May viewed with much interest by political fraternity in both the countries. Investigation reveals close nexus between police and gold smugglers at Trivandrum International Airport. A number of top brass police officers being probed. 10 people killed and 15 injured after a man drives a van into pedestrians in Toronto, Canada. And Liverpool takes on AS Roma in the first leg semi-final match of the UEFA Champions League. Mohamed Salah to play against his former side for the first time since signing for Liverpool. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television ST for more news and entertainment. Have a great day ahead.